What's up, everybody? This is the Beast, and you're watching Primal Rage. And oh yeah, so the trailer just dropped a couple of days ago, and I decided to check it out. It's going to be a Netflix series by Kevin Smith. um, Now I did a couple videos recently on Masters of the Universe Revelations. And I expressed my concerns, and they are warranted concerns because of the certain pictures that we have gotten, certain images that we've gotten are very questionable. So we're going to get into my thoughts on the trailer. I ain't going to show the actual trailer for copyright reasons. YouTube gets really butthurt about that kind of stuff. So you can check out the trailer. You can check out the trailer on YouTube. And also there'll be another part to this video too, and it won't take long. We're going to tackle the Mary Sue. Apparently, they're angry at straight white males again over a new cartoon series, Velma, some chick from Scooby-Doo. But anyway, it's all going to happen right here, right now. So make sure you share this video with a friend. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any more reviews. I mean, come on, people. Who else to review Masters of the Universe? Look what I just picked up. Look at this. Look at this. And yes, you can tell in the background that I'm into this stuff. I'm a collector. I always have been. It's what I do. It's what I love. I love doing reviews. I love telling it like it is as well. And we can't ignore the fact that there is a war on pop culture. So with that being said, so I checked out the trailer, and I got to admit, man, this He-Man trailer totally bends this stupid SJW She-Ra cartoon. It bends it over, and it gives it a royal rope-a-dope. It's phenomenal. They were playing the soundtrack, I guess the song Hero, My Hero, or whatever, Hero. It was a good 80s score to it, and it had a really good vibe to it. The animation it's like watching Thundercats. I liked it. I was totally blown away. I was impressed by the trailer in itself. Wasn't too long. The characters looked pretty good. And you really get excited, man, when Prince Adam pulls that sword and goes, by the power of Grayskull, baby. And that was awesome. That was awesome. With that, I mean, for the trailer, it gets you excited. I think it's well edited. The colors are very bright in this animation. I like this kind of animation. You know, Thundercats used to get hit on a lot by critics as saying, well, it has like the worst animation, and it's like, did they even watch the fucking cartoon? It has some of the best animation, not the worst. And this kind of takes me back to the old kind of like the Thundercats kind of animation style, and I like it. And like the 2001 Master of the Universe series, I like that too, man. And I love the figures that came out. And I think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I think the Four Horsemen actually sculpted those figures. And my favorite figure is, without a doubt, it's Trapjaw. I cannot wait to break this Castle Grayskull open, and I scored this bad boy. So, my concerns are still the same. While the trailer was fantastic, it gets you energized. The He-Man fans out there like myself, totally blown away by this trailer. I feel like since it's going to start out as a two-part, first running episode is going to be 2 parts. I feel like what you see in this trailer, as amazing as it is, I feel like it's the first part, and they edited and showed you all the fantastic scenes. But I feel like once, and I'm gonna check it out. So I wasn't going to check it out because of the images, but the trailer just kind of, well, yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, what is there to lose? And then I'll review the two-parter right here on this channel. So there's no running, Kevin Smith. There's no running. There's going to be no hiding. We're going to get to see, you're going to get to hear what I think about the two-part right on here. But I'm just babbling away. I feel like the trailer was edited from the first of the two-part series, and it took out all the good elements, put it together, and made an exciting trailer. But what about the stuff in the second part that we don't get to see? And so, look here, I mean, I can't wait till Mattel releases the Origins orange and blue and white Sorcerer's figure. I never had that figure as a kid. And now the Castle Grayskull that I got comes with a white outfit. I mean, Skeletor looks fantastic, people. It's like I said, the trailer is phenomenal, and it kind of brings back the old days, kind of brings back the 80s. But you know, we got Prince Adam right there. Now look, and you see in the trailer, you see this Teela. Now this is Teela, people. This is Teela. But we cannot ignore this. This is what my concern is. And it's like, well, Spaceman, we don't need 40 or 50 somethings to complain about this is for kids. When you politicize something, when you politicize anything, it's not for kids. It's not really for anybody, because nobody wants politics in their movies or entertainment. They don't want it in their sports. They don't want it in their food. They don't want it in their fucking music. They don't want it in their comic books. They don't want it in anything. So no, when you make shit like this, and this is what is a disappointment right here. I feel like this is part 2. This is going to be the beginning of Teela's journey. This is going to set it up. When you got the first of 2 parts, it's going to end with Skeletor defeating He-Man. I don't know if he's going to kill He-Man. Maybe he's just going to defeat him, and Prince Adam is going to just be Prince Adam. And it's all going to ride on Teela. Now you're out there, you'll be complaining about this kind of stuff. And, well, the thing is, this is about pop culture. This is about the stuff that adult collectors that are caught up into the 80s and stuff like that. I was a kid when this stuff first came out, so yes, I'm gonna voice my opinions. And for those of you that don't agree with the criticism of stuff like, then maybe this isn't your channel. There's plenty of other channels out there. If you want to watch reviews of trailers and everything where they don't offer any criticism and say how great everything is, this is not your channel. I'm going to criticize it. I'm going to call it out for what it is. I'm 50 years old. I've seen all kinds of cartoons, movies, and shows. Pretty sure my opinions and are pretty well validated. You know, I grew up in the 80s, man. I was a 70s kid, but I did a lot of my childhood in the 80s as well. And it's like, the best stuff came out of the 80s, man. The cartoons, the comic books, the toys, the music. Come on, ladies. The hairdos. Love those hairdos. All the women with the hairdos and all the hairspray. And, oh, heck yeah, man. Punk rock? Shit. But this here, people, this is the problem. This is what Kevin Smith's just trying to sideswipe on people, trying to sidestep about the direction that this new He-Man series is going to take. While the animation's phenomenal, I don't have a problem with the animation. I have a problem with the politics. Look, these cartoons, movies, shows, comic books were designed to do only one thing, and that is sell toys. When you watch Transformers, you watch Master of the Universe, you wanted the toys. Cartoons were toy advertisements, nothing more. But today, what you're seeing here is that they're turning it into propaganda and politics. Now you got women that look like men. Now I know some of you lefties out there, maybe you're attracted to women that look like men, that have hulking men arms, that look like they put a man and a woman in a fucking blender and look like an androgynous experiment. But most of us just aren't that way. There's nothing wrong with Tila's old look. We don't want this fucking Tila. I'll get back here. There we go. We want that Tila. Why can't Tila just stay like that? I'm not saying that Tila can't be one of the main characters in the show. I think she always was one of the main characters of the show. Shit, I got Tila figures all over the fucking place. Got a Hot Wheels character car of fucking Tila. So yes, I do like Tila, but I don't like the boy version of fucking Tila. I like this version of Tila. Because why can't women look like women? It has nothing to do with, 50-something old men who just like jerking off the fucking cartoon character. No. We don't like to see pop culture destroyed, all in the name of politics. And, it's not good. It doesn't sell. It didn't sell with Ghostbusters 2016. It didn't sell with that stupid Charlie's Angels reboot. It didn't sell with Star Wars. It took the merchandise down in sales. It decimated the merchandise sales for Star Wars. Don't work for Star Trek. You can have a black woman with a man's name, and all they do is push politics. It doesn't work. Plain and simple. This isn't about making kids cartoons, because they're not making kids cartoons. They're making political statements in this. They got SJWs running this shit. And we all know Kevin Smith. He's chasing that fucking A-list celebrity dream with fervor. And, they're never going to let him in. Kevin Smith, they're never going to let you in the club. Just let it go. He's always jumping on whatever fucking bandwagon that the left is pushing out. While on the outside we get the nice images, we get the trailer is strong. I think the trailer was fucking solid. But at the end of the day, we can't ignore the images of Tila looking like a man. I don't care if she teams up with Evil Lynn or she teams up with some black woman. I don't care. That's fine. Why can't she look like a woman? Why can't women in cartoons and comic books, why can't women look like women and not sheer men? Why do they have to, I think women should be outraged by this. We already got a female protagonist in the He-Man universe, and that is She-Ra. And look what they did with She-Ra. They make her look like a long-haired teenage boy. The animation was stupid, and it sucked. But, speaking of politics into cartoons, we're going to take a look at our buddies over at the Mary Sue. I'm pretty much everything these feminist bitches hate, and I like it. It says Mindy Kaling's Velma will be Asian and white people are not okay. It appears at this instance I'm white. So, am I okay with it? Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, I don't know Velma. Velma was Scooby-Doo. As you can see, we got 4 human characters. And the center point, the focal point, white kids love watching Scooby-Doo, was because of the dog. So, okay, so it says in February, HBO Max announced the new. Okay, who's doing it? Oh, well, it's our favorite. It's our favorite feminist. It's our favorite SJW. Everybody say hi to Chelsea, and let's Let's see what virtue signaling and racist comments she can say today for us whiteys. It says, among them was, to their adult animation lineup. New additions, people, to the adult animation lineup. So since I'm an adult, I'm going to review this. Among them was Velma. Everybody calm down, relax. An original series based on Scooby-Doo alum. An original Mary Sue Velma Dinkley with Mindy Kaling voicing the title character. Okay. All right, the Mindy Project, I guess. This is the chick that's going to voice Velma. I know everybody cares, right? I know everybody cares. It says, today the TV Kids Summer Festival, Tom whatever, President of Warner Brothers, Global Kids, Young Adults, and Classics revealed new details of the upcoming series. So, I'm thinking if you're going to make this series an animated cartoon, it shouldn't be adult themed. And now they're listing as an adult lineup. So it's going to be adult themed. So don't tell me you're making this shit for kids. So Tom says we have a not for children. So it's not for kids. So now they're setting it up for criticism. Mindy Kaling Project called Velma because she was excited to reimagine what Scooby-Doo would be like if Velma were of East Asian descent and lived in a different world. And in that version, like the version they're going to make, it's going to be on HBO Max first. There's no dog. So they're taking Scooby-Doo out of Scooby-Doo. And there's no mystery van, but we have 4 key characters. But they're not listed as characters yet. Through a different lens, and I think it's great. Allowing our creators to play with our IP is super powerful. Oh, okay, here's where it's going to go, people. Naturally, the news historically white Velma being cast East Asian rankled certain racist subset internet trolls who lose their damn minds every time a white cartoon character becomes a person of color. So, but they get angry. The Mary Sue gets angry if they whitewash a character. But it's okay to change the race of another character. I don't think for the most part anybody really cares. Velma, she is part of a group, people. Keep in mind, she is part of a group. I don't think anybody ever once cared about any of the nationality. Like, did anybody ever once they wonder where Shaggy came from? I wonder if he's a German bi-gender descent and he's bisexual or pansexual. I wonder if him and the big guy that's a blonde, I wonder if they're going to get the sex change operation. No, I wonder that. Because people were fucking normal back then. It was a fun show about a group of kids with a talking dog in a hippie-like mystery van that traveled around the country, maybe, and they pointed out the frauds. They would go to a haunted house, and at the end of the show, realize that this house wasn't haunted. It was some crook looking to try to sell real estate or trying to take somebody's house. I loved this show when I was a kid. I just watched this show religiously. That is until GoBots came along. That is until Transformers came along. And Voltron and G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe. Scooby-Doo kind of just went off the beaten path. But this is what the show's premise should be. And now they're trying to sell you this adult-themed cartoon on one individual. And nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. And now the Mary Sue, of course, old Chelsea is destroying white people again. She really shows her love for white straight males on here. Let's check this out. We saw it in the racist backlash against singer-actress Haley Bailey. I know Holly Berry, but I don't know Haley Bailey. When she was cast in Disney's upcoming live action The Little Mermaid. Yes, because The Little Mermaid is a ginger. And they're always replacing gingers. Like Little Orphan Annie in, 2009? The movie fucking bombed. Little Orphan Annie was a white girl with a ginger. She was a ginger. And Starfire was from the look of it in the cartoon comic books, it seemed like it was a ginger. I don't know. Yeah, they're just replacing all these gingers. And we saw it in Zendaya was cast as Mary Jane in the Spider-Man film. Wait a minute. No. She was MJ. Because every time I brought that up about changing the race of Mary Jane, all you get told by these lefties, these snowflakes, these SJWs, no Beast, no. This is MJ. It's not Mary Jane. This is a completely different girl. It's MJ. Yeah, MJ, initials for Mary Jane. But now they're admitting it, that it was Mary Jane. It says it's the same group of trolls who whine about She-Ra not being hot anymore. Not being portrayed as a beautiful woman. Look, when you look at She-Ra in the 80s, when you look at superhero female chicks in the comic books, they're to represent the ultimate version of a woman. So everything's going to be exaggerated, from the muscles to the breasts to the buttocks to the female form, the ultimate female form. And it's no different than the superhero male, like He-Man. He's like the perfect man. What the perfect man's body would look like. The big muscle, obviously not like mine, but like He-Man's, it has the perfect male form. You know? So it's like now that they took these look away, and it's all political people. That's what we have a problem with. That's what the Beast has a problem with. I want these cartoons and everything to be for the kids. I want kids today to experience these properties like how I experienced it when I was a kid. And it just can't happen because of all the politics. That's what I have a problem with. And because privilege is the voice of 1,000 angry incels screaming, this cartoon character isn't white and isn't giving me a boner. And she assumed, well, let's see, when Master of the Universe came out when I was a kid, all these properties came out when I was a kid, I didn't really see it that way. I mean, women look like women, men look like men. But today they got all this identity politics going on, and it's all politics. There's no entertainment here. They're not making this for entertainment. That is where the problem lies. This cartoon, if this cartoon isn't white, it is in the vast cavern of the internet. In addition, Velma not being white anymore, folks online are upset that Velma will set aside Scooby and the Mystery Van for a completely different plot. Many question whether it's even still Velma, if she's not even solving mysteries or palling around with the iconic Great Dane. To which I say, who cares? It's adult animation. There are no rules. Okay, but there's going to be criticism. You know, if you're in the entertainment industry, if you're in the industry of pop culture, or even if you got a platform like this, you got to be open to criticism. That's the way it is. That's the name of the game. Everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody's going to be a critic. That's how it is. If you can't take the criticism, then find something else. You know, go sell some burgers at McDonald's or something. It says, in addition to, okay, here we go. It's an adult animation. Again, they're not saying this is for kids. There are no rules. No one was bothered. No one was bothered by Harvey Birdman playing a lawyer. No one was upset about Space Ghost hosting his own talk show because it didn't step on any of the stuff. Because it was entertainment. Uh, Adult animation is all about flipping the script on cartoon tropes and cliches. No, that is what politics is about. Finding the humor and making fun of our childhood favorites. This isn't making fun of it. This is politicizing it. It's like no different when you go to watch a football game and the football players just totally start protesting, shit on the American flag, shit on the national anthem when it's supposed to be an all-American sport. People are going to leave. People are going to leave. So maybe won't be so precious with interpretations of your favorite cartoons. After all, there is still plenty of Scooby-Doo content out there for diehards of the original lineup. And I totally agree. I totally agree. No, I don't. I just don't see this really lasting too long. No, nobody wants this. If let's say in the adult age group, people are just going to go and watch. If they're still into Scooby-Doo, they're going to watch the originals, the classics. They're not going to give this shit any time of day. Personally, I could care less what they do with Velma. I don't care. It's just pathetic that they're just dragging any kind of character they can find, drag it through the mud, for the simple sense of just either trolling the original fans or just the push politics. It's not just Velma. It's just like He-Man that we just covered. It's Star Wars. It's pretty much everything. It's the politics people have a problem with. And the Mary Sue run by these fat liberal SJW bitches. This is all about them just pushing their content to try to sell these articles. And they just show their ignorance. They just show their hatred. Nobody has a problem with Velma. Nobody has a problem with Master of the Universe. But leave the politics out. When the stuff was made for entertainment, really wasn't a problem. You were still going to get critics. But, I mean, come on, people. This is all politics. This isn't entertainment. I don't see... This is going to get canceled not too long after it starts. Like all of this shit. Like, I'm Not Starfire. Like, your Trailblazer and your New Warriors fucking crap. It's all gonna go down fucking hill. And it's gonna go down fast. It's the politics people have a problem with. These cartoons, like I said, were all designed to simply sell toys. I don't know who they're trying to make this stuff for. I think they're trying to create an audience to sell this stuff to, but they're not going to be successful. It hasn't worked in anything that they've done. Inclusivity, diversity, everything. I mean, look at Star Trek. Look at Star Trek Voyager. You had a female captain. Hell, half of her crew was all females. Half the leads on that show were all female. No one had a problem with that. I fucking love Star Trek Voyager. I like when they put I like when they mixed Tuvok and Neelix in the transporter thing and created Tuvix. What a fucking crazy mess that was. That's one of my favorite episodes. But anyway, people, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Are you interested in this new Velma show? Do you think this SJW has a point? Or let me know what you think. What do you think about the new He-Man trailer? Did you see it? Do you think? Are you concerned still with the politics with the images of Tila looking like a man? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be safe out there, and good night. Woo!